Hi students, welcome to lesson number 34, Meaning and Factors of Social Change. Social change is one of the important characteristics of the human society. Society is dynamic. The term social change denotes the change in human interactions, interrelations, social, economic and political organizations. Various factors contribute for social change. The geographical, social, cultural and technological factors contribute for social change. Education, science and technology and social legislations are considered as the most important factors which contribute for social change. The social processes like Sanskritization, Westernization and Modernization would also contribute for social change. The main objectives of this lesson are: number 1, to explain the meaning and the definitions of social change. Number 2, to discuss about the factors of social change. Meaning and the definition of social change. Any alteration, difference or modification that takes place in a situation or in an object through time can be called change. The term social change is used to indicate the changes that take place in human interactions and interrelations. Society is a web of social relationships, and hence social change obviously means a change in the system of social relationships. Social relationships are understood in terms of social processes and social interactions and social organization. The term social change is used to describe variations in social interaction, social processes and social organization. It includes alterations in the structure and functions of the society. According to M.E. Jones, social change is a term used to describe variations in or modifications of any aspect of social processes, social patterns, social interaction or social organization. According to Kingsley Davis, by social change is meant only such alterations as occur in social organization, that is, structure and functions of society. Now let us discuss about the nature and characteristics of social change. Social change is continuous. That means society is undergoing endless changes. Social change is temporal. Change happens through time. Social change is temporal in the sense it denotes the time sequence. Social change is environmental. It must take place within a geographic or physical and cultural context. Social change is human change. The sociological significance of the change consists in the fact that it involves the human aspects. Social change results from interaction of a number of factors. The physical, biological, technological, cultural and other factors may together bring about social change. Social change may create reaction. Change in one aspect of life may lead to a series of changes in its other aspects. Social change involves tempo or rate and direction of change. This direction is most necessarily inevitable. Sometimes the direction is determined ideally. Change towards such a destination is more appropriately regarded as progress. Actually, social change may tend towards any direction. The tempo or the rate of change is also not governed by any universal laws. The rate of change varies considerably from time to time and society to society, depending upon its nature and character. It may be open and closed, rural and urban, and others. Social change may be planned or unplanned. The direction and tempo of social change are often conditioned by human engineering. Plans, programs, and projects may be launched by man in order to determine and control the rate and direction of social change. Unplanned change refers to change resulting from natural calamities such as famines and floods, earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, etc. Short versus long run changes. Some social changes may bring about immediate results, while some others may take years and decades to produce results. Social change is an objective term. It has no value judgments attached to it. To the sociologist, social change as a phenomena is neither moral nor immoral. It is amoral. It means the study of social change involves no value judgments. It is ethically neutral. Now let us discuss about the factors of social change. The first one is geographical or physical factors of social change. The physical factors consist of the surface of the earth, climate, rainfall, rivers, mountains, natural vegetation, forests, animal life, minerals, etc. They have a profound influence upon the human society. The great volcanic eruption of Yokohama in 1923 was responsible for the new kind of architecture in Japan. It is said that the ancient civilizations such as Egypt, Mesopotamia, and Indus Valley withered away due to bad climate. However, certain changes in the environment may be attributed to human activity. Second one is biological factors of social change. Biological factors too set limits to the social possibilities of human societies. In certain ways, they help to determine the form and structure of these societies. The biological factors influence the numbers, the composition, the birth rate, the death rate, the fertility rate, and the hereditary quality of the successive generations. The biological factors like the size and composition of population produce social changes. The phenomenal growth of population in the 19th century has led to vast social changes and brought problems. The falling rate of population has posed a serious problem for countries like United States of America, USSR, and Sweden, etc. Further, the proportion of younger people is decreasing in few countries like UK, USA, Sweden, etc. The death rate has fallen and hence the number of the old is increasing. it has its social implications. Some social arrangement such as taboos on intermarriage, customs, respecting the age at marriage, persecution of the minorities, war, etc., tend to lower the biological quality of the population. Hence, the increase and decrease in population, a change in the ratio of men and women, changes in rates of birth and death are likely to affect our social system. Then third factor is the cultural factors of social change. Cultural factors constitute yet another source of social change. Cultural factors consist of our values and beliefs, ideas and ideologies, morals and manners, customs and traditions, and various institutions. Not only social values direct social changes, but they themselves are subject to change. Ideas and ideals, ideologies and philosophies are inherently changeful. They change with time and in turn initiate change in the social order. Changeability is inherent in culture. Culture not merely responds to the outside influences, but it itself is a force directing social change. New ideologies cause significant changes in the models of group life. The social philosophy of Marxism has swept one-third of the world. Hinduism, Buddhism and Christianity too wielded great influence on the social institutions. Max Weber, in his The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism, has made a classical attempt to establish a correlation between the changes in the religious outlook, beliefs and practices of the people on the one hand and their economic behavior on the other hand. He has observed that capitalism could grow in the Western societies to very great extent and not in the Eastern countries. Capitalism to grow in the West and hence industrial and economic advancement took place there. In the East, Hinduism, Buddhism, Judaism and Islam on the other hand did not encourage capitalism. Thus, cultural factors play a positive as well as negative role in bringing about technological change. Cultural factors such as habits, customs, traditions, conservatism, traditional values, etc. may resist the technological inventions. On the other hand, factors such as breakdown in the unity of social values, the diversification of social institutions, craving for the new thoughts, values, etc. may contribute to technological inventions. The fourth factor is the technological factors. The technological factors represent the conditions created by man which have a profound influence on his life. Technology is a product of civilization. When the scientific knowledge is applied to the problems of life, it becomes technology. Technology is a systematic knowledge which is put into practice, that is, to use tools and run machines to serve human purposes. Technology is fast growing. The modern age is often called the technological age or the mechanical era. In utilizing the products of technology, man provokes social changes. According to Karl Marx, even the Karl Marx, Veblen and a few others have regarded technology as the sole explanation of social change. W. F. Ogburn says, technology changes society by changing our environments to which we in turn adapt. This change is usually in the material environment, and the adjustment that we make with these changes often modifies customs and social institutions. A single invention may have innumerable social effects. Radio, for example, has influenced our entertainment, education, politics, sports, literature, attitudes, knowledge, and so on. Now let us discuss about technology and changes in values. Industrialization, urbanization, development in the means of transport and communication, the progress of democracy, introduction of secular education, birth of new organizations, political and economic, etc., have had profound effects on the beliefs, ideals, tendencies, and thoughts of the people. This has led to a vast transformation in the values of life. Industrialization and mechanization have brought new values and philosophies. The traditional values have changed. Things are measured more in pecuniary terms. Men are devoted more to quantity than to quality, to measurement than to appreciation. Human beings, by the use of machines, have become less human, more passive, and more mechanical. Technological invention and industrial expansion have directly promoted hedonism. They have become pleasure seekers. They want to maximize their pleasure by putting forth minimum or no efforts. More importance is given to pomp and show than to contemplation and thought. Human relations are becoming impersonal and secondary. On all sides, one is confronted with human machines which possess motion but not sincerity, life but not emotion, heart not feelings. This has been a movement towards individualism. Individuals are moving away from their family and community loyalty and responsibility. Individualism has intensified social and psychological uprootedness. Social change is a term used to describe variations or modifications of any aspect of social process, social patterns, social interactions, social organization, social structure, etc. Social change is a continuous process. Social change may be planned or unplanned. The major factors which contribute social change are geographical factors, biological factors, cultural factors, and technological factors. Apart from this, social legislations, education, science and technology would immensely contribute for social change.